Major League. Adding fog with the fog dog, straight to the top with the pace drop. Pace too hot, you can't keep up when he heats up and takes the lead. Now all you see is Drake University. So it's time to subscribe for the best alive and go stride for stride with the Batman pride. It's Adding Fog coming at you with the Top Dog exclusive. It's Adding Fog exclusive. Adding Fog, Fog Dog. Subscribe now for the Top Dog. Adding Fog, Fog Dog.
Alright, morning brothers, we're back. Today we are fresh off the 1500 prelim and the 10k last night. You would have seen that in last week's video. It is only the next day right now. We've got an easy day today, and then tomorrow I've got the 1500 final. Jack's running the 5k, and I'm probably not going to run the 5k, but I might end up doing it, but I probably won't. So 1500 final coming up tomorrow. The reason why I'm spreading these videos out, last week's video I had the 1500 prelim and then the 10k final. I could have put it all in one, but frankly I'm a lazy man and wanted to spread out the videos. In this video it's going to be the 1500 final coming up tomorrow, and then the boys are in the 5k as well. Today pretty much we're just going for an easy jog, might do a couple of light strides at the end just to kind of get the legs ready for running the 1500 final tomorrow. So far this morning I'm feeling alright after the 10k last night. Ended up getting the win in 29:26. That felt really good. I am pretty tired, I slept awfully last night, but like the body overall feels decent, so hopefully today can have a good little jog, pretty relaxing day, and then be ready for the 1500 final tomorrow. So stay tuned, get ready, 1500 final coming up. Action.
Cool. So as Fog was saying, this is the morning after the 10k, finished that up last night, ran about 31:30. I think I'm in a bit better shape than that, but I really went for it from the start, and just pace got away from me, and it was a really tough way to run 31:30, but now there's lots to take away from it, a lot to learn. So now we're just going for an easy jog right now, about 30 minutes. Probably won't do any strides, just gonna keep it easy. And then I got the 5k coming up tomorrow, or Sunday, 5k on Sunday. And I figure give it a go, maybe try to get a PR out of the season. Not much to lose, so I think we're gonna give it a go.
Yeah, I've been thinking way too much. I've been winning way too much. Trying to make it way too much. And you was faking way too much. Always working like too much. You go through something.
Alrighty, so it is the day of the 5k. We're coming back from the 10k double. We did a little shakeout this morning. Feeling alright. Feeling kind of as expected after quite a long race. Never really experienced anything like that before, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go in the 5k. I think there's still a good chance of a PR. We're just going to go out there, see what happens. We're heading to the track in a second. Should be a good day.
Alright, as Jack was saying, it's Sunday, it's race day. Pretty relaxed day yesterday. We went out to the track and watched a few races, saw some of the boys and girls running, throwing, jumping. That's how it is in track and field. And now we're heading out to the track. I've got my 1500 final in about 4 hours from now. It's definitely going to be a pretty tough race. I feel alright, but I'm pretty tired at the moment. We did a shakeout this morning, as you would have seen. Strava is up here. Yeah, if you don't already, give us both a follow on Strava. I'll leave a link to Jack's Strava as well. But yeah, feeling alright, 1500 final coming up, so fingers crossed that we can get out there, get the job done. I don't care how quickly I run at all. I really want to win this one. If I can pull off the 1500 and 10k double, I'd be a very happy man, but it's definitely going to be tough. So we'll see what happens, and yeah, stay tuned. Race coming up.
One eternity later.
Coming in way too clutch. Why looking so sus, ran on us. Rather get cut, shut to a must. Next to boy, but I ain't no kid. Said that I wouldn't, but I already did. Why would I disappear? Just get inside here, never giving in to fear. Eddie going top gear, I'm going top gear. No, you ain't a peer. So it's like, yeah, get to choose my own career. Never interfere, I'm going places, meeting new faces.
Chips record as the men are to the line here in the 1500. As here in the 1500, Kelly, a two-horse race here with Adam Fog and Jack Anstey going head-to-head, a race that Valley fans have been looking forward to all year long, as both broke the Missouri Valley Conference record in this outdoor season.
This race has been literally circled on the calendar for months because this is the first time these two athletes are going head-to-head. Illinois State's Jack Anstey has run 3:48 this season, and his MVC record was then shattered by Drake's Adam Fogg, who has run 3:47.
And they are right in the middle of the pack, sitting 6th and 7th.
And they have tremendous closing speed, both of them, so they will just bide their time until probably at least 800 meters to go.
That's Killian of Indiana State in front, along with Illinois State's Jake Gillum after the first 300 meters. Ryan Schweizer in third, as Fogg and Anstey sit back in about 6th and 7th place still.
This is really going to be a battle for third, because we know Fogg and Anstey will be right there in the top 2 positions, but certainly Ryan Schweizer very capable of coming in that 3rd spot. He's got really good closing speed.
Adam Fogg in 2nd with hip number 7. Jack Anstey over his right shoulder, hip number 6, currently in 2nd and 3rd, as Killian continues to lead the pack here in the men's 1500.
The race hasn't gone out too fast. That's why you see everybody still bunched up.
Coming up on 800 meters to go in the men's 1500.
Keep in mind, too, that Fogg coming off that 10,000 meter win on Friday night, and Anstey advanced to the finals of the 800 meters yesterday. So. And here we see now Fogg making the move on the outside on this backstretch. And Anstey going right with him. And that's the thing, when you make moves like this in the latter stages of the race, you have to cover those moves, make a very quick, decisive decision.
Adam Fogg out in front. Ryan Schweizer, his teammate from Drake, in 2nd. Jack Anstey on Schweizer's right shoulder sits in 3rd. And getting lots of encouragement coming around the final turn. Still 500 meters to go here in the men's 1500. Jack Anstey now moves around Schweizer up to 2nd, right on the heels of Adam Fogg.
That's what Anstey is so good at. He's a smaller runner, so he kind of weaves his way in and out of packs of people, and really good at picking and choosing his spots when to make the move.
Final lap in the men's 1500.
And Anstey loves to make a move typically around the backstretch, 300, 250 meters left.
Jack Anstey, the 1500 meter champ in 2018. He won the 800 in 2019. And the push begins now. Final 200 meters in the men's 1500. Adam Fogg, Jack Anstey.
And they don't normally tell you to try and pass on the turn, but in this situation, they both have such great closing kicks.
Adam Fogg out in front. Anstey chasing. Fogg won the 1500 on Friday. And Adam Fogg for Drake is going to hold off Jack Anstey of Illinois State to double in the 10K and 1500. He's the 2nd athlete in MVC history to win those 2 events in the same MVC meet, joining Jeff Shermer of Southern Illinois in 2011.
Just an incredible double that Drake's Adam Fogg was able to pull off in this meet. Keep in mind, too, he had never ran a 10,000 meter before Friday night. But the strategy, I talked to Drake distance coach Jake Holosius earlier today, and their thinking behind it, besides the fact that he could comfortably run 550 miles in that 10K, is that he would actually have an off day yesterday on Saturday before today's final in the 1500 meter.
And we take a look at the replay, and Kelly, that final 100 meters as we see it, Anstey tried to make a move on the outside of the turn, and it was just Adam Fogg willing his way to a win, able to hold off Anstey's final push.
Adam, we meet again here. How were you able to will yourself to that win and hold off Jack Anstey in the final meters?
Yeah, Honestly, that was definitely a lot tougher than the 10K. I think my legs are pretty tired after running the 10K on Friday night, but had a plan going into it. I knew I was pretty strong, and if I got out there and had the lead at the bell and could really start turning the gears, I guess, that it would come down to strength over speed, and I didn't want to leave it to like the last 200, so I took it on after 800 and gave it my all, and yeah, it paid off.
Your Drake men's team has a very legitimate shot of finishing in the top 3 here today. How did a win like this fire up the rest of your squad?
I mean, I haven't spoken to anyone other than my boy Ryan Schweitzer and my coach Jay and Mikey, but it's huge. Definitely the team is going to be all about it. We've had some great results over this weekend so far, and yeah, huge for the team, so really happy that I can play a part in that.
Congratulations.
Thank you very
Brad.
much.
Adam Fogg, Drake's 4th individual champ here in the 2021 Outdoor Championship.
Two hours later.
Getting ready to begin. 34 competitors here on the men's side in this 5K. As the competitors now to the mark, and we see Adam Fogg is entered here in the men's 5K. The Drake Bulldog is on the inside group and has the early lead here, as Adam Fogg has had quite the week, winning the 10K on Friday and winning the 1,500-meter run earlier today. The Drake Bulldog out in front here in the men's 5K. Here's what I can tell you about
Adam Fogg. I talked to his distance coach, Jay Colacius, earlier and said, is there any scenario where he triples? And he said, highly unlikely. So what you're seeing right now is Adam Fogg probably convincing his coach, Jay Colacius, to say, I feel good, I want to run this 5,000 meter.
And he has things started. He is out in front. Derek Rink of Loyola is in the front mix. Maximilian Friedrich is behind him.
Well, let's not forget Isaac Baston either, who will be a huge contender in this 5,000 meter. He's going to be one of the favorites to win it.
He is in hip number 8, right behind Adam Fogg. And the Bulldogs may be looking at this team score, Kelly. They were gunning for a top 3 finish.
They might be gunning
potentially
for
a top 2 finish. We'll get an update later on in this race. As
let's not forget too that Illinois State's Kevin Koski, he's in that front group. He's in hip number 2, and he came in second in the 10K. We were all surprised that Drake's Adam Fogg ran that 10K, but he is certainly capable for the Redbirds of winning this 5,000 meters. Comes in with a 14:10 on the season.
Fogg looking very smooth up front for the Drake Bulldogs as he leads with 11 laps to go. We will step aside and be back.
Here we go, Fogg. Let's go, Isaac. Stay in striking position. Let's go. Let's go, Maxie. Let's go, Bert. Come on, Isaac. Here we go, boys. Isaac Baston, commit right now. Let's go, buddy. Commit.
5K continues. You see a runner in second place. That is Adam Fogg. Kelly, we were told he'll do the mile, or excuse me, may just do the 1,500, may add the 5K. We saw him then Friday in the 10K. He won it. Earlier today, he won the 1,500. We still see him here in the 5K.
Yeah, I mean, I really think he lobbied his coach to do this race, and what we see, a lot of change up at the front. Adam Fogg's still up there, but Kevin Koski, about 500 meters ago, made a very distinctive move, covered by Fogg, but the pace has certainly quickened. We also see Isaac Baston just sort of moving up with that front group. Then there's about a 15-meter gap, and behind them, Matt Aho and the rest of the pack. Yeah. And Koski is running a smart game plan because he knows that he needs to push this pace. Fogg obviously tremendous closing speed, as we saw in the 1,500 meter final and the 10,000 meter final. And so Koski really has to push from the front in this race. Well, Max Friedrich into the 3rd spot for Drake. As Friedrich moves up right on the shoulder of Adam Fogg.
Joins the top 3 group as Baston drops back. Kevin Koski of Illinois State continues to lead. Look at the height difference between Koski and Fogg.
Let's go, Isaac. Grind it out, buddy.
So just 2 totally different running styles. And I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in his career that Fogg tries the 3,000 meter steeple, because his body is like the perfect build for a steepler.
That a boy, Drake. Come on, fellas. We're grinding. Here we go. Eyes on him, Fogg. Eyes on him. Eyes on him. This is where we need you, Max. Let's go, buddy.
Got 4 laps to go, a mile left, and Kevin Koski from Illinois State's opened up about a 15-meter lead on Adam Fogg.
See Koski really hitting another level
Koski
during
coming
this
through
season.
that last 400 in 66 seconds, so he's picked up the pace. And now it's just a matter of can Drake's Adam Fogg cover that move. He obviously has really great speed. Koski gonna try and give himself some cushion going into the final 400 here in a couple laps.
Kevin Koski, a 7th place finish in the 5K back in 2019 at these MVC Outdoor Championships. That was 2 days after he finished 4th in the 10K.
Kevin Koski, keep in mind, he won the MVC cross country individual title, went and qualified for nationals in cross country, finished in the top 100. So had a breakout cross country season.
Good running, Kevin. Keep going, Kevin. Let's go, Adam. Eyes on him. Keep looking at him. Way to grind, Max. It's you.
If you're Koski, you just want to put as much ground between yourself and Adam Fogg as you can with 2.5 laps to go.
Great running. That's good running, Kevin. Let's go.
And you have to
Let's
think
go,
that Fogg's going to have to try and close some of this ground over the last 800 meters. Because that's a lot of distance, about 25 meters to make up in
now the final 800
lap.
meters.
That last 400, 71 seconds. And Kamathi Johnson, we now see for Illinois State, he's moved himself into scoring position for the Redbirds. Now just about a 15-meter difference between the two as they head into the final 400.
Koski in front. 15 meters behind Adam Fogg. 400 meters to go. Final lap here in the men's 5,000. Only other person to win the 1,500, 5K, 10K, the
Adam
MVC
Fogg.
meet. Jeff Shermer, 2011, Southern Illinois. Fogg of Drake. You see the smile on the face of Koski.
Look at how relaxed Adam Fogg looks on the backstretch. Koski is pressing a little bit right now.
Adam Fogg won the 10K Friday, won the 1,500 earlier today. And now building a lead on Koski here in the men's 5K. Looking for his first outdoor title.
Are you kidding?
And he is striding to the finish line. Kelly still looks so smooth.
Adam Fogg, just an absolute cruise control. That last 400, 61 seconds.
And we have a triple champion here at the 2021 MVC Outdoor Track and Field Championships as Adam Fogg joins Jeff Shermer of Southern Illinois as the only athletes to win the 1,500, the 5K, and the 10K as Fogg closes out the individual races with a 5K title. Fogg, he's not out of breath, Kelly.
He's a little out of breath finally, but not much. He just got a hug from his teammate. Adam, you told me 40 minutes ago you didn't know you were running this race. What happened?
Well, sorry, I'm out of breath. I finished the 1,500 earlier, and there was always a bit of talk about running the 5K. I was entered in it. My coach told me on maybe Tuesday, he's like, yeah, you are entered in the 5K, we probably won't run it. And then I did a little warm down after taking the 15 earlier, and honestly didn't know at all if I'd be running. And then I thought I'll do a few strides, see how I feel. Felt alright. And yeah, just so I'll give it a crack.
How much was the fact that your Drake men's team was possibly in position to get as high as second on your mind when you made that decision to run this?
Yeah, pretty huge. This, like over the last few years, Drake has massively developed as a team. We've never really been particularly known as one of the powerhouses. Well, at least not for like the last few years, I guess. So getting as high up as we possibly can was huge in the decision to end up running the 15-5-10 triple. Yeah. How
do you begin to explain what you accomplished this weekend? You triple, you win the men's 10,000 meter, then come back today, take the 1,500 meter men's title, and cap it off with a 5,000 meter win.
Honestly, I can't really believe it. Like, I'm running regionals for the 1,500 in a couple of weeks, and I, coming into this, really just wanted to. My original focus when I knew I was running the 10K was to try and get the 10K win. That was a really nice run actually on Friday night. I just got to sit behind Kevin Koski, and same thing kind of ended up happening today, but today was a lot harder. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be happy to get the win in all three. I definitely didn't expect it. Yeah.
I'd ask you if there's any other surprise events you would enter in, except we're at the end of the meet here in the 4x4.
Yeah, I was actually entered in the shot put, but had to DNS that, so I'd let my boy Adam Kessler on the team get in there instead.
Congratulations, just an incredible showing this weekend.
Thank you very much. If you haven't already, subscribe to the FOGDOG exclusive on YouTube. There'll be some quality content coming up. All right, we're here post-race, Missouri Valley Conference Championships this weekend. 1,500, got out pretty slow. Really wanted to get the win in that. It was a pretty big race. All the boys in there ran really well. 800 in, we were pretty slow, and I took the lead. Held it, had the lead at the bell, and then really went for it. Ended up getting the win just over Jack Anstey. Huge run from everyone in there. Shout out to my boy Ryan Schweitzer, who got up for fourth. How'd you feel? How'd you find it?
It was a fun race, tactical. Really thought it might be my last race ever. So just went out there and tried to have some fun, and me and Foggy made a Drake wall with probably 1,000 to go. So it was fun just running right next to him, and yeah, fourth place, pretty happy with it.
Absolutely legend. All the hard work's paid off. Straight after the race, I spoke to my coach, who had actually told me I was entered in the 5K. I didn't plan on running it, and then about 45 minutes before the start of the 5K, I went for a little jog and thought, why not run it? As you would have just seen, I ran the 5K. Went out pretty slow. I was told to take the lead and make it as slow as possible, so I did just that. We went through the K in like 3:02, 3:03, and then Kevin Koski from Illinois State really took it on. He was the one who took it on in the 10K, and he made it really tough in the 5K. We got the boys over here. Come on in, fellas. Maxie and Jack Zettel, the roommate, and our big senior bronze medalist. How are we feeling out there today, boys?
I'll let Maxie take it over. Big third place.
Yeah, pretty good from the beginning. I don't know. When Koski picked it up, I don't know. There was like a gap, and at some point I decided I closed the gap.
The team went really good. All the job to everyone. Good job.
I closed the gap, but I regretted it pretty soon. Like, I stuck around for like 2 laps. Died pretty hard, but everyone else died harder, so it worked out.
Yeah. And how about you, Jack Zettel?
Yeah, so I was coming back from the 10K, same as Fog. Didn't quite have the speed that like Fog does, but I just went for it. Wanted to see what I could get out of myself. Not a PR, not anything. Just I'm happy with it. Just wanted to see what I could do. And
great weekend, really good weekend all around. Schweitzer came back to run the 4x4 as well. So yeah, I mean, everyone ran so well. Liz Aho, the cameraman's girlfriend, actually, Riley Miller behind the camera right now. She pulled off the win in the 5K as well for the girls. Unbelievable all around. Yeah, for me, I went into this weekend just wanting to get like a 1,500 or a 10K win. Ended up getting the 1,500, 5K and 10K triple. So I couldn't be happier. We got probably a little bit of downtime now. Regionals coming up in 2 weeks. Hopefully we'll qualify for nationals in the 1,500, and then we'll see what happens after that. So that's about it. Gonna cool down now. I am absolutely cooked. It's been a big 3 days of competition. Time to rest up and get ready to go again soon. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, and yeah, see you in the next video.
Only.
Next week on FOGDOG exclusive.
Yeah, running for good, living my life, see it real clear, it'll be my time.
And they are off.
Finding my meaning, give me a year, and I'll be back beating. Running for good, living my life, see it real clear, it'll be my time.
Is BYU senior Talem Franco with that sterling 3:37.55 PR in this event. Franco in front, Cathal Doyle of Portland in the mix there. Coming up to 300 meters and the mark at which we'll have 3 laps to go.
Only on the FOGDOG exclusive.